Hello dear students, today we are going to study comparative and superlative adjectives. As you can see, when we want to compare things together, we use some adjectives which are called comparative adjectives. As you can see here, comparative adjectives are forms like colder or more famous. Superlative adjectives are forms like coldest and most famous. When we want to compare things together, if it is consisted of one syllable, we only add er to its end. For example, older, or for example, as here we have nice, nicer. If we want to make them superlative, we add est to the end of that one syllable word, like old, which is one syllable. Because it is one syllable, we add est to its end. Nice, which is only one syllable, we add est to its end and it becomes nicest. Short adjectives that are ending in one vowel or one consonant. Later I will introduce you this part, but before studying this part we are supposed to go to the details of the comparative adjectives. As you can see, we use comparatives to compare people and things with other people and things. For example, here we want to compare to sportsmen, for example, or in other examples, for example, we say down is tall. Down is taller than Lee. As you can see, this is down here, which is who is painted here. We want to compare down with another person whose name is Lee. So down is taller than Lee. We use for example, here you see A is bigger than B, or A is bigger than B and C, like this example. Down is taller than all the other players. John is a more careful driver than Robin. Why we use more and we don't bring er is that careful as adjective is consisted of two syllables, care and full. Because it is more than one syllable, we add more to its beginning. On the other hand, we use superlatives to compare people and things with all of the group that they are in. For example, imagine this group as one, and we are going to say that, for example, Down is the tallest player in the team. Down is the tallest. It means that he is the tallest guy among other members. For example, the other example is here. A is the biggest of the three letters A, B, and C. John is the most careful driver in the family. So, because careful, as I told you before, is consisted of two syllables, we cannot add est to its end. So, we bring the most to the beginning of the words that have more than one syllables. When we want to use comparatives, we usually bring than after the comparative adjectives. For example, Russia is bigger than China. So here we compare Russia to China. So as you see, we add er to the end of our adjective and it becomes bigger. Then we bring than. Please remember, than is different from that here. The other example we have is Rob and Tina are older than Emma. here you see some of the examples that I will try to assign them to you for the session. But we are going to continue our study with comparatives, then I will assign them. With comparatives, we can say, then I am, then you are, then John is, and etc. But in informal spoken English, we usually prefer than me, than you, than him, her, it, us, and finally than them. You can see the example here. Tariq was angry, but I was angrier than him, or I was angrier than he was. This section talks about the use of a lot and a bit in the comparative forms. We can use a lot and a bit or much and a little before comparatives. For example, your cooking is much better than my sister's. This book is a lot more interesting than that one. You sound a bit happier today. And superlatives. For today's lesson, it is enough to study only comparatives, to do the homeworks, and later I will come up with the lesson on superlatives. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and take care of your family. Hope to see you in classes. Thank you so much. Goodbye.